If you want your dream life, you're gonna have to be a little bit crazy. You're gonna have to be delusional enough to believe in a reality that you can't see yet. Because your higher timeline isn't logical, it's quantum. Where most people get stuck is they're trying to manifest a miracle while clinging to reality. You can't do both. You have to choose which world you believe in and which one you belong in. Hello my lovelies, welcome into this video. Whether you are new or returning, I'm so grateful that you're here. Today we're talking about creating your dream life and why so many people struggle with this. You seriously have to be delusional. You have to completely ignore the reality that you're seeing because the reality that you're seeing isn't real. Yes, I know it feels very real. Let's get into it so this can stop being confusing. Your 3D reality, the reality that you're seeing as your life, is based off old evidence. Now what I mean by this is something that scientists call predictive processing. Now I'm not a scientist, so let me break it down for you in more simple terms. Your belief creates perception. Your perception shapes your choices, and your choices shape your reality. For example, if you have believed your entire life that relationships are toxic because you have no other evidence other than that. You have nobody around you that has a healthy relationship. You've never seen one, you've never been in one. All your evidence has stacked on top of each other to solidify that belief. You believe that relationships are toxic. That creates the perception from everything that you're seeing around you that relationships are toxic. That makes you choose toxic relationships because you don't know any different. You don't know how to pick a healthy relationship because you've never been in one. You've never been shown one. And those choices make up your reality. Everything you see around you is based off all of those things that came before it. So when you're trying to change your reality, that three-dimensional reality that we all see in front of us, you have to start with the belief, because what you are believing is creating everything that you're seeing. So instead of trying to change everything that you're seeing, go the opposite. Live before the proof exists. Some people call this delusional, but I call this alignment. Anyone that you admire got there by being a version of themselves that no one, including themselves, could see yet. They risked being misunderstood, they risked being judged, they risked having doubt and fear arise. But what's really important is that while everyone else around them was looking for the proof in reality, they became the proof. And some really concrete examples that I can give of this is Eminem. His environment did not reflect back to him that he was a star, that he could be famous, that he could change his entire life. He came from a really poor background of poverty, of chaos, of toxicity, and he saw his dream and he did not give up on it. No matter what was going on around him, no matter who believed in him, he believed in himself. And as he said, success was the only option. So he saw that success before it ever entered his life in physical form. Another example is Jim Carrey. He was broke and he wrote himself, I think it was $10 million check. And after he did that, that's when he started signing movie deals where he was making that kind of money. He believed in himself so much that no matter what he was seeing in the external, the negatives in his bank accounts, all the bills that he had to pay that he didn't have money for, he didn't let that stop him from becoming the famous actor that we all know. Another example is Oprah Winfrey. She didn't let the color of her skin and the fact that nobody on television was like her stop her from using her voice. She knew she was powerful. She knew she had power in her words. And look at her now. She is a huge TV personality, all because she believed in herself and didn't give up, even though reality didn't support her dream. You cannot cling to your current reality and expect to jump to a higher one. You have to decide which one are you loyal to. And it's like the parable about feeding the two wolves. Which one are you going to feed? Are you going to feed the life that you're living, the reality that you're seeing that you don't like, the one that's based off of old vibration that you're moving out of but you keep returning to because you see it? Or are you going to feed the reality that you believe in your heart, that you feel in your body, that you see in your mind's eye, that you know that God is directing you towards? Are you going to feed that life, the one that hasn't proved itself in this reality yet? You feel the energy of it, but it hasn't manifested. You get to decide. That's the beautiful thing about co-creating with God, is you get choice. You have free will. You're the one that decides, am I going to stay in what I'm in what I don't like, in what I am perpetuating by giving it all of my energy, by feeding this version of reality, by strengthening that pathway instead of diverting my energy into something that I actually want to see, that I know and believe in my heart to be true. The version of you who has everything you want already exists. They're just waiting for you to remember. People who are successful believe first, and the proof comes later. This is what's called a quantum leap. It's not magic, it's embodiment. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so you can push my video out into the algorithm. It really helps my channel. And if you're in a place of your life where you're really wanting to change your life, but you have no idea where to start, you're feeling really stuck, I totally get you. I was you, I feel you. Everything that I went through in my Holy Shift Challenge, I made into a course for exactly this purpose. If you feel ready or called, the link is down below. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.